just told us that you just got married, had your honeymoon, went home, came back. This man has moved out and got himself an apartment. It's like, okay, he might have had a lapse in judgment. I'm not saying I'm that forgiving. Because has he not embarrassed you enough? Okay. What's that? Their alarms, they're going off. They're going off. They've been going off, but how long are you going to ignore them? Hey y'all, my name is Saysha and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know why I only have one set of lashes on, that means that you didn't watch the previous video. So go ahead, click that video, and then come back to this one because I need all the watch hours. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube, but we're figuring this thing out. I need you, and hopefully someday you'll need me. So I took the clips out of my head so I didn't look crazy just in my intro, but we're gonna put them back in because we are doing our own lash clusters. Just as a refresher, hopefully I can mirror it to this eye. I think I messed up because it was supposed to, the longest lash was supposed to be right here. I don't know what happened, child. I'm trying to listen to somebody else. I'm gonna keep them on for a couple of days and do them again. So it's supposed to be a doll eye. Usually when I would get my lashes done, I would ask for a wispy thick volume baby doll. And the girl back home, oh my gosh, she would do it so perfectly. But I haven't found anybody like that here in Texas. Or at least I haven't found anybody like that doesn't cost a car payment. Like, the girls be charging. I'm like, one girl, she wanted you to come back every week. First of all, if I have to come to you every week, we got a problem. We got a problem. Because I've had lash checks where that 3-week retention was retentioning. And literally the only reason I need to come back is because they've grown out. Yeah. So I don't want to pay $500 a month for lashes. And they also weren't doing them how I liked. Like, we could never, like, I would show them pictures. I would explain what I wanted. I would show them my old eyes. I did. And it never turned out how I wanted it. So I was like, I'm gonna just do it myself. And because, let me tell you something, I can't put on a strip lash for nothing. I can't. I can do a lot of things, but that's one thing I cannot do. But baby, these clusters, I do okay. I would give myself like a 6.7 out of 5, which is fine because I'm doing it at minimal cost, right? I don't like to waste my money and still not get what I want. You know what I mean? We're gonna figure this thing out eventually, but this is where we are right now. So we are about to get into the story time. I have yapped long enough. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting on? It's getting awkward. I think you should go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let's get this thing out of the way. Let's get into Makeup and Messy Story Time. Come on.
Hey y'all, let's play a game of Put a Finger Down. Put a finger down if you met a man last year and he was just the best man in the world, or at least you thought he was. He was so intentional, he was so sweet, he was so thoughtful, he moved with purpose, he knew what he wanted, and he didn't play about you. You all dated for 9 months and he asked you to marry him in April. Put a finger down if he announced your engagement in front of his entire congregation on Easter. Put a finger down if
It's already disheartening to hear, you know, all these stories about these awful things that men have done to women, but men of the cloth, like, a lot of y'all really believe that there are no consequences for your actions, and that's scary because who are you accountable to? It's scary, it's weird, and I'm scared to even see what direction this story is going into, because what? Ew.
3 days go by and you find out that your fiance had been cheating on you for about a good length of your relationship. Not only had he been cheating on you, but he was cheating on you with a member of the church. He also had another relationship with another woman from the church, but it wasn't sexual. Didn't find this information out until after you all were engaged. You were livid, you were furious, you gave the ring back, you called off the engagement, you called off the wedding that you were planning, you canceled the dress that you ordered, all of this stuff. This man begged and pleaded and begged and pleaded and begged and pleaded and begged and pleaded for your forgiveness. After some time and work and like all of this stuff, and you making demands, and he met those demands, you thought to yourself, okay, like
let me tell you something, baby. With a situation like this, there's no amount of work that he can do. And the reason why I say that is because he started out the relationship with a lie. I'm not saying it's right as far as the other alternative, whereas, you know, you guys start off well, and then he has a decline in moral character. I feel like that's a little bit easier to come back from, because it's just like, okay, he might have had a lapse in judgment. I'm not saying I'm that forgiving because I'm forgiving, but I have no problem with carrying on with my life as if you don't exist. But starting out a relationship with a bold-faced lie, multiple bold-faced lies, lies of omission, no ma'am, absolutely not.
I asked him to do X, Y, and Z. He did them. He is serious. You decide that you want to work on this relationship and that you want to.
Baby girl. Has he not embarrassed you enough? Okay.
Be in a relationship with him and all this other stuff. So you decide still to move to Minneapolis, uproot you and your son, leave your job behind, leave your family and your friends, and you come here to be this man's wife. You all get married and everything seems to be okay. You all have like little knickknacks, there's everything that you go through like as marriages do, but you all are still very intentional with wanting to be together. You get married in August, you go to Italy for...
That's another thing. You said this man is intentional. No, he was acting and putting on a facade as if he was intentional, but everything else that came out later shows that he was not intentional at all. If anything, he was intentional on carrying on these multiple lives and these multiple lies and making sure you didn't find out. Baby girl. No.
Your honeymoon in August and you get pregnant. The first day of your honeymoon. Surprise! I am 13 weeks pregnant. You all get into an altercation in October. You decide that
Oh, you know what? I'm a hush, because maybe their honeymoon was not right after, because if y'all are Christians, aren't y'all supposed to be waiting? He's a pastor. He's a pastor. I know waiting is hard, but let's get back to the story.
you are going to go ahead and take some time apart, so you go home for a week. You go home, and that's when you actually found out that you were pregnant. You end up coming back to Minneapolis. You all are working everything out, trying to at least, and then surprise, he moved out. He got an apartment. Thanksgiving comes around and he's back at the house. He still has his apartment, but he's been home every single day playing house. We've been eating together as a family. He's been taking your son to school. He's been coming back home in the evenings. He's been sleeping here. Like, everything's been fine. Then
Fine? Everything has been fine? You just told us that you just got married, had your honeymoon, went home, came back. This man has moved out and got himself an apartment. What's that? Their alarms, they're going off. They're going off. They've been going off, but how long are you going to ignore them?
Saturday, you all get into an argument over a napkin. You get into an argument over a napkin and he decides that he is going to leave. And you tell him, look, you're married. You can't keep leaving every single time.
He decides he's going to leave. Girl, he is already gone. He has been gone. He left and got himself an apartment. An apartment? Signing a lease, a contract, is a sign of commitment. He's committed to not being with you totally. I'm not trying to come down on her, but I'll save this for the end. I'll save it for the end. Come on, let's hear the rest of this travesty.
You get upset. Married people don't have second residences. He decides to leave anyway, so you text him and you let him know that this is the last time that he will be able to walk out on you, your son, and your unborn child. You go to church that next day. Everything is fine. I mean, you are saving face. You're speaking to everyone. You're smiling. After church, you go up to your husband and tell him how great of a job that he preached, and that you asked him if he wanted to go get some brunch afterwards, or like what his plans were. And he said that he had a headache and he was gonna go lay down. So I said, okay. So my son, we go to brunch with a friend and we come back and your husband is not here. Sunday evening, you try to get in contact with your husband and he still doesn't answer the phone. Monday comes around and you are sitting on the couch, folding clothes, doing laundry, and watching the P. Diddy documentary. The doorbell rings. You think that it is a package that your stepmom sent you.
This is recent. The documentary, if she's talking about the one that came out on Netflix, did that not come out like 2 or 3 weeks ago? What the heck? Okay, let's see who's at the door.
For Christmas, so you're not in a rush to answer the door because delivery people are going to sit it down. The doorbell rings again, so you get up because you are naked on the couch trying to fold laundry because the only clothes that fit are the clothes that you are washing because you're pregnant. You find something, you throw it on, you go to the door. It is a woman there. She asks, "Are you Tyler?" You say yes. She hands you a paper and says, "You've been served." I open the paper and it's divorce papers. You're so distraught. You don't know what's going on, why he would serve divorce papers, what happened to the point that divorce papers would be served. There was no conversation being had. You are literally a mess. You all finally have a conversation a few days later and you're like, you know what? I need you to be honest with me. Are you messing with anybody? And he tells you that he's been involved with a woman for the past month. Not any woman, but one of the 2 women that he was involved with in the beginning of your relationship.
Wow! I'm so shocked. Oh my God. I'm gonna finish my lashes. So this right here is the, they be coming up with some names for these brands, but LaMacy? I don't know how to say it. LaMacy, like this story, LaMacy. Bond and seal. And I'm gonna put on my seal to my lashes so that they're not sticky. Baby girl, what do you want us to say? You posted this for 1 or 2 reasons. Either you wanted sympathy or you just wanted the views. I hope you just wanted the views because I don't have a lick of sympathy for you. hate when people, this goes for guys and girls because I've seen men do it too, throw all discernment out the window. What is going on? This man courted you based off some lies. We're not blaming you for believing him then because you didn't know. You didn't have all the information. Okay, fine. You could only make decisions based off of the information that was in front of you. This man then proposes to you in front of your entire congregation. You find out not one, but 2 women are also dating him at the same time. I have to go back in the story, but I'm pretty sure that's what she said. He is courting you. Decides to propose to you. And he's dating 2 other women. Ladies, we gotta stop with the desperation because hell no. Hell no. I'm not saying the man would have had to have been perfect, but at some point there has to be a standard. And the standard needs to be established before you even get in a relationship. You know what? Once I start seeing this, and this, I'm gonna have to cut it. What are your deal breakers? What are your standards? What are your boundaries? Because the standards were here. And there's this thing with men where once they embarrass you, it's like, I embarrassed the hell out of her. She took me back. Next time, I'm really gonna up the ante. And he did it multiple times. And you uprooted your life and took your son and moved to a different city to be with this fool. Not this man, this fool. You gotta explain this one. Let me read some of the comments. I want to see what the comments say because, girl, what? So allegedly, the pastor's name is Elijah McDavid. Oh, that's another thing. So wait, did the congregation not take issue with this? That's a big one. I have not seen one single story where taking back a cheater ever ends well. I've seen maybe one. And he made it a point to literally kiss the ground that she walks on and hold himself to an extreme level of accountability and get therapy and continue to get therapy. But that's like 1 out of 100. That's not the rule. That's an exception. You're keeping the baby. It was too late anyway. She found out at 13 weeks. This is me. You took him back after the first set of events. Exactly. See. Once you take them back after a betrayal like that, they dog you even harder after that. This is definitely me the whole time. Why is cheating not a non-negotiable? There's so many other people in the world. My point exactly. My point exactly. And I don't want to be mean to her or mean concerning the situation, but it all boils down to desperation. Because if you knew that you or felt that you could find somebody better, you wouldn't have stayed in this relationship. You wouldn't have settled. So the fact that you settled is desperate. I just want better for the girls, that's all. Quickly, what kind of demands could he have met that made you forgive cheating on you for the majority of your relationship? Yes, that was a question in my mind too. Oh, somebody said, is this an episode of Greenleaf? I know that's right. Yeah, baby girl. Stand up. Hell no. Hell no. And that's not me speaking from a place of being just high and mighty. That's me speaking of a place of, I've dealt with my share of BS. But baby, let me tell you something. I learned them lessons fast and I learned them early. Come on. What do y'all think about this story? Am I tripping? Am I the mean one? Am I the crazy one? And she's a cute girl. Like, you're telling me out of this is what shaped and shifted my mind many years ago. You mean to tell me that there are 7.5 billion people in the world, and this is the best that you could find? This is the best that you could find. If this is the best, maybe we are all in for trouble. We are. So I'm gonna shift subjects, shift gears. Let's see. So, what do we think about the lashes? Hold on. They okay. I like this eye more, I think, but it's still not giving me that. So I need to go look at some more lash maps and study and do the knowledge, because these are just some lashes, you know, that it looks like I threw on. I think it's good enough. Today I give myself like a 5 out of 5. And she gonna have to do the inner work, because if she doesn't, she will end up in this situation all over again. And I'm not even in this situation, and I can't take it. Cause what? All right, y'all, we gonna end the video here, because I can't do it no more. I can't. My name is Saysh. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that now, so we can watch some more crazy story times. And yeah, I'll catch up with y'all later. Bye.